About 18 months ago, I went to West Bromwich in the West Midlands, not far from Birmingham, and experienced my first ever Desi Pub. It's a pub cum curry house, kind of mashed together into one. Now, I really enjoyed it. It was called the Red Lion in West Bromwich. A lot of you people have said, that's not the best Desi pub in the West Midlands. In fact, a lot of you also said it's not even the best Desi pub in West Bromwich. This place is The Vine. Now, I knew of this pub anyway, but only as a sort of pre-match, post-match drinking hole for fans of West Bromwich Albion. Football ground is about half a mile that way. Well, I actually came in here once for a pint, probably about 25 years ago. Don't remember what it was like, it was a long time ago. But we're going to go in there today and try the Indian food. Big mixed grill platters, curries, breads, all that sort of good stuff. Looking forward to it. Come on, let's get inside. So folks, come into the Vine and come out the back. They've got a really big kind of beer garden out here. Now, it's not the warmest this evening, but there's so many people filling up the main dining room. I just thought it'd be easier to come outside so we're not disturbing anyone. Really, really popular place. So at the very front, there's a couple of rooms, so it's more like pubby there. Then you come past the bar, big dining area, then another dining area, which they're not actually using tonight for some reason, even though the other one's full. And then we got this bit outside, they've got some little sort of shed type hut things. And well, as you can see around me, loads of tables. On a match day, this place is absolutely packed, let me tell you. Like I said before, this place is sort of part pub, part Indian restaurant. So, the menu here is pretty much exclusively Indian food. There are only 3 things that they count as like traditional pub grub. Scampi and chips, fish and chips, and nuggets and chips. Everything else is kind of Indian or Indo-Chinese even in some cases. What these places are known for are their mixed grills. And we're going for the medium mixed grill today. Loads of different sort of flavoured chicken barbecued up, some lamb chops, some kebab. Also decided to go for a curry as well. Something called a takatak. Never heard of it before. So this is a tangy, spicy and flavourful curry from Amritsar, the Punjab. So yeah, interesting. Gone for that with chicken. £12.50 for the curry. How much was the mixed grill? £20.99. Get some pilau rice, naan bread and whatever to go with it. And already went to the bar. Got myself a Cobra. Come on, I know it's a pub, but we're treating it like an Indian meal. So we're going for an Indian beer. So these places, like I said, they're kind of informal. It's more like a pub atmosphere than a restaurant atmosphere. And I don't mind that when you've got Indian food. It's kind of a casual dining experience most of the time too, isn't it? So, yeah, looking forward to this. Looking forward to this.
Cheers, Dad.
You've got a drink as well, kid. Look. Look at all that gin.
That's not gin, come on now.
Okay, no, that's just lemonade. Right. Get my order in and we'll come back when the food is here. Okay, that took no time at all. They're really on the ball here. This is the mixed grill. This is what £20.99 gets you. Look how much food is on there. All sorts of different chicken, all kind of different colours from the marinades. We've got the kebab on there, which kind of looks, you know, like the minced lamb kebabs. Somewhere under there should be some lamb chops as well. Now that is served with this salad here. Fairly basic looking salad. And these chutneys. Got a mint chutney, beautiful bright greeno green colour. Look at that, lovely. And then we got something they're calling brown chutney, which I'm guessing is probably some kind of tamarind thing. And a chilli sauce. Let's hope there's some fire in there, shall we? Ordered alongside that, like I said, we have the naan bread, so we can kind of make little kebabs and whatever. And here is the chicken takatak. Just ordered it because it's got a fun sounding name, to be honest with you, with pilau rice alongside it. Plates over here, because of course me and the Greenager are sharing this, so let me get a few of these bits on the plate and I'll come back to you in a second. So here we go, folks. I've taken one piece of all the different elements from the mixed grill. It barely looks like I've even touched it, does it? There's plenty to go around, let me tell you. Got all the sauces here to go with it. salad off to the side, and some naan here so I can rip some bits off and make little kebabs if I want to. Where am I going to start? Do you know what? I'm going to start by putting the cutlery down and picking up a lamb chop. There we go. Bone in, lamb chop, marinated up. Not the thickest chops in the world, but not bad. Let's see how this comes away from the bone, shall we? Well, that was easy. Blimey. That's got a really nice chilli spice to it, making my tongue tingle. The meat is beautifully soft. I'm surprised by that. I expected it to be tougher. Oh, that's a bone, it won't come away. But the meat comes away really easily. Often when you go to places that are doing like cheaper end Indian food, all right, it might not look the prettiest, but quite often you'll get mutton, it's quite tough. Look how soft that is. It's just falling apart off the bone. A really loud door here to the beer garden. Anytime anyone goes through it, it's like someone's being shot. That is a very nice lamb chop. I need a napkin now, please, camera person. Go all the way over there. I should have brought one with me over here, shouldn't I? There we go. Clean up the old fingers before we move on to the next thing. I'm going to stick with the lamb theme, and I'm going to go with this little kebab here, like a little kofta. There we go. I can see through it. There's a little hole all the way down the middle where it's been on the skewer. Definitely vibrant colours inside. Oh, that's not bad. Quite heavily spiced, as you can probably tell from the colour. Little bits of onion and coriander and stuff in there. Let's see how it matches with one of these sauces. Let's go with a mint one. Lamb and mint, what a combination. That's a yoghurty, minty sauce. It immediately sort of brings down the chilli hit within that. Liking it though. I am liking it. Right. What is next? Oh, we got another one I'm going to have to pick up. Whatever did I do with that napkin?
It's still there, look.
Oh yeah, stuck it down there. I'm going to need it in a minute because I'm going with the wing. Just a little flat here, marinated up. You can see where it's been kissed on the grill there. And again, coming away from the bone really easily. Skin reasonably crispy. More of a gentle marinade to this. I don't mind it at all though. I quite like chicken wings. Obviously you get a bit more flavour in them because they're cooked on the bone. I know some places say they do boneless wings. They're not really wings, are they? They're just like chicken nuggets. Yeah, that's tasty enough too. There we go. Right. Now we've got the bits that are probably going to be a bit trickier to identify because it's all chicken based. So what have we got here? That's going to be the methi chicken. We got a masala tikka, a garlic tikka, and a chicken tikka. Your guess is as good as mine, to be honest with you. This could be, I don't know, masala maybe? Let's see. It looks more sort of tandoori. Red colour to it. Again, you can see the charring there. That door again. And let's go with some chilli sauce on this. Let's bring it to life a little bit. Oh. You're not going to want this one. Quite a fiery little number. It's interesting, it's got sourness to it as well. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to go back in for that. It is quite a fierce whack of chilli. No, so that sour note in the background is intriguing. Almost like a sweet and sour. Sweet and sour within that chilli sauce. Interesting. Next bit of chicken. garlic maybe. It's hard to identify them, like I say, but they all taste good and they're all cooked nicely. Lovely soft chicken, all jarred up. It's good. It really is. Let's find out what the brown sauce is about. Let's try again and find out what the brown sauce is about, because I can't identify what's in that. It almost tasted like brown sauce. It's got that slightly vinegary, slightly sweet hit. There's a bit of tamarind in there too. It's definitely interesting. That blooming door. Nightmare. Right. Last piece of chicken here. Again, nicely cooked through. Nice and soft in the middle. Crisped up on the outsides. This could be the tikka. A little bit of sweetness in there. All of this is good. All of this is good. Like I say, £21 gets you this, all of these sauces, and the salad. And then you add bits on that you want to go with it. You can get masala chips, you can get rice, you can get naan, whatever you fancy. And you can start making up little combinations. Like I'm about to do. Do we get a piece of naan? And get a piece of chicken. Oh, we haven't had this green one yet, have we? The Greeno chicken. Let's try that. I mean, that's properly green, isn't it? That is marinade. That's not bad chicken. Again, lovely and soft and juicy in the middle. Charring on the outside gives that a little bit of texture, a little bit of flavour. Really good. Right, let's pile some of this up onto here. A little bit of mint sauce, a little bit of chilli sauce, and we'll get a little bit of chicken going on in there too. There we are. Little mini kebab. That's where it's at, right? Here we go. That is better than any meal deal sandwich you're going to find anywhere, let me tell you. Indian spiced chicken, wrapped up in some naan with some sauce. There. This is a bit of me, this is. So, time to try this curry. And like I told you, this is called a takatak curry. Chicken takatak. Tangy, spicy and flavourful curry from Amritsar. Plenty of chicken in it. Interesting colour to it. Almost kind of looks tikka-y colour, doesn't it? And we got the rice alongside it there. Really nice, vibrant coloured pilau rice. And you can see just the individual grains of it there. Okay, let's get a piece of this chicken in out of here and give it a try. Good sized chunk of chicken, that, isn't it? I'm liking the look of it. Let's see what this sauce is all about. Wow, that is interesting. Got that sort of familiar base that you're going to get in like a sort of BIR curry. But there's something that's good, yeah, a tangy element. Oh. Camera girl's trying to do too many things at once here. She's trying to film me, she's moving cutlery around, and the wind is blowing napkins about. We'll have to get that in a minute. Yeah, it's almost like tangy, like orange or something like that, but I don't think it is orange. It's blooming delicious, I'll tell you that much. Got a nice sort of background heat to it. Have any of you ever had a takatak curry? I'll say it's not something I've ever come across before. It's in the chef's specials bit, so whether it's something they've invented here or what, I don't know. But I blooming like it. Thick sauce, no oil all over the top. You can see how thick that sauce is, look. Clinging to the fork there. Yeah, rice is rice. But, as I said, nice individual grains of it, no clumping there. I'm liking it. I am liking it. Right. A bit more of the old Cobra. We've got a fair amount of food to get through here now. Looking forward to some? Yes?
Hey.
No. Those people over there.
Oh.
Who do you think I'm talking to?
Yeah, I am looking forward to it.
Right, okay.
Right.
Turn the camera off and let's get stuck in then, shall we? See you in a minute. So, folks, The Vine, here in West Bromwich. What did I think of it? Do you know what? I really enjoyed that meal. Is it top quality Indian food like you'd get in a really swanky Indian restaurant? No. But then it's not priced like it either, is it? So you kind of, you know, you got to factor that into account, haven't you? The mixed grill, all those different types of chicken with slightly different flavours, and the sauces and the salad and all that, and the lamb chops and the kebab for £21, I think is a good deal. There's a lot of protein there, there really is. It says it's for 2 people. I think that could feed 3. No problem at all. If you had some sort of, you know, couple of rices and a naan, just divvy it up, maybe a curry sauce. I think you're fine. What did we have? The chicken takatak curry, £12.50. Stacked full of chicken. Green Asia on camera made a good point. Said it did taste a little bit like a kind of jar sauce. No, I don't think it was, but it just kind of had that feel to it. And I do wonder whether it's a sort of thick sauce that they made beforehand and they kind of just microwave it up and put the chicken into it afterwards. But it was tasty and very, very different to regular kind of curries. It had that kind of real, almost sort of sweet tanginess into that sauce. Very enjoyable. Like I said, the medium mixed grill was £20.99. The pilau rice £3.50 and the naan £3.25. Naan was perfectly good. Nice and sort of thin but fluffy around the edges. Kind of crisped up gnarly bits on top of it. All good. The drinks, pint of Cobra £5.65, pint of lemonade £4.45. Subtotal £50.34. That is more than fair, I think. More than enough food there for 2 people. I mean, we've ate it, but it's more than enough for 2 normal people, shall we say. Yeah, enjoyable. I'm going to come up with a score. And I can't remember what I scored before for the Red Lion in West Bromwich. Probably no more than a mile or 2 away from here. But back then I was scoring out of 5, so it doesn't count anyway. I'm going to say this is probably about 7.5 to 8 out of 10, I reckon. You know, the venue's fine, nothing swanky, it's just a pub. And, you know, more of a sort of working man's pub than gastro pub, if you get where I'm coming from. But I liked it. I did like it. Yeah, 7.5 to 8 out of 10. Does it get Greeno's green light? Yeah, I think it does. I enjoyed it. Good value food, tasty food. Not the poshest, not the best, but really pretty good. Right, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget, boom, hit that thumbs up button. Hype the video if you're on a mobile device. Check out other videos in the vault. What else? Subscribe to the channel. Of course, don't forget to subscribe. Where to next? Well, from here, I'm going to a hotel. And I'm going to have a lie down, I think, because I am as full as an egg. Yeah, enjoyable. Guess Greeno's green light. And I'll see you next time, folks. Whitney warbling on in the background now. Jeez. See you next time. Bye for now.